Got your photographer shorts on. You know it was picture day, nigga.
Hey, don't say that though.
He knew it was picture day.
You look like you knew it was picture day.
I didn't know anything.
I didn't say you knew. I said you look like you knew it was picture
Ice
day.
cam it up. Ice cam.
You look like you knew. I've seen that fit on Joe before Paul.
I was
Ish
running.
Cam.
Wore that before.
I was running late for work.
Ish Cam Erickson.
Nah.
Ish Cam, please.
What do I have on you?
Pretty please.
That shit is that's not. It's a nice fit, man.
Antoine, I have this outfit.
I know.
Stop.
I can't get it if you got it.
I was about to say something. They was gonna take it as hate. I'm a hate anyway.
It was probably
because
hate,
you my
though.
man.
Yeah.
You waited till it hit the clearance. Got it up off of there.
See, that's
Hey,
you know what I mean?
yeah. Hold on.
You know what I mean? I ain't got 2 bands to spend on a sweatsuit.
But the point is,
Yeah, when that shit hit
I don't
clearance,
have those as new McQueens. Now I'm not that. There ain't nothing clearance about those.
Yes, they are.
Oh no, Papa.
Yes, they are, Papa.
And you matched it with a certain blue. Like, come on, cut the shit, yo.
Hey, yo,
cut the
are
shit.
you stupid?
Ice is right. I've
I
worn
was
this
wearing-
before. This is a T-shirt,
How much
and
it
at this point, yo,
cost?
I dress like this, yo. At this point, I just dress like this.
That's not true. You don't dress like this every day. You don't have the old school Coogee shorts on every day. Them ain't even Coogee. Coogee trying to bite off them.
But these is just like a regular Tuesday throw-on now. Like, is what I'm saying to you.
Hey, yo,
Like, this
niggas.
is
Hey,
looking
yo,
a
you
little
let
like-
these black niggas get some money and they will go crazy.
Oh wait, now I did catch this on sale. I told Corey. I told you now. I caught this on sale.
What was the sale price?
A lot still.
That's not
A lot still.
Hey, but if it's a sell price,
Ish, I don't remember.
You know the
I don't-
ballpark, nigga.
Oh, it went from something crazy to something too crazy to
Look,
something
something stupid.
something deemable. Like I think the hoodie originally was $1,900. Sale price was $1,112.
Deemable.
I think the shorts at first might have been 15-ish, somewhere around there.
I got them for a
down
stack.
to 800, something like that.
Little $2,000 suit.
I mean, it was still a little something.
Yeah.
don't forget the feet. You gotta add the feet in there.
Yeah, you said Dior was the what?
You know how hard I work.
Listen, I'm with you.
You know how hard I work. I want to make that clear. I had an issue with a different podcast over this same exact thing. I work really hard to afford myself
Enjoy
this
the
lifestyle.
spoils of your labor, man.
That's what I'm saying. I plan to.
Pay the cost to be the
Oh,
boss.
you had to see me in there on Sunday.
What was Sunday?
Oh my Lord.
What was Sunday?
What was Sunday? Football?
It wasn't no
I'm
football.
so glad football's back, yo.
Me too.
What was Sunday?
I'm so glad football's
That's all I
back.
need.
I went up.
And my team is all
Oh, yeah.
right. And my team is all right. I'm happy.
Nah, whoever's promoting the Sunday is like a kindred spirit of mine.
They knew this was for Joe.
Like if
Said, yo,
Joe
you
had
can't
to
work if you ain't
hand
175?
pick him himself.
You can't work.
Nah, even the slimmer ones. It was just a lot of ass. It was a lot of ass in there.
That was
I
your
was gonna
hard
put it on the Insta story, but it was gonna be like,
too much
all right,
ass?
You wilding because everybody got ass. It's gonna be a clip of 1, clip of 2, clip of 3, clip of 4, clip of. It's like, all right, let me get out of here.
Yo, that's what you were referring to as your hard work?
No,
that
that's
was
what
the
I was referring to.
Enjoying
as
the hard
spoils.
work.
Yes.
No, you said Sunday. You should have seen how.
He was spoiling.
Yeah, he was enjoying his hard work on that Sunday. Gotcha. Like I work hard enough. Now I'm gonna come here and have some fun.
Got you.
His spoils
That's
are
his
spoiling.
fun.
Yeah.
My
How
fun-
you have fun?
Yeah,
How you have fun?
it's a good question.
I have a better question.
Shoot.
You were asking for a phone charger at around 3 o'clock, 3 p.m. You just got here at 1 o'clock, 1 p.m.
Go ahead.
It was 1.
It was about
you
1.
were an hour late, 1 p.m. That's the Android. That's one of the good phones.
The new shit too.
I heard that was like a top of the line phone. So
All day battery life is what he's saying.
all week. I had that, but that phone's they charge like for life. So how did your phone die so fast? Is what, all I'm saying. Alex, you heard?
Yeah, nah, I want to know. I want to know.
I didn't charge my phone last night.
I'm sorry.
It's just supposed to be on for the week.
Hey, no, I'm not done. Because I've always wanted to be a lawyer, but I failed. So this is the closest I can come. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury,
Ish is rich.
do you drink?
No,
So it's impossible that you were hungover.
impossible.
Do you smoke?
Very seldom.
Very seldom, as in, what, give or take, once, twice a year?
Yeah,
You weren't high in this moment, right?
I was not.
Okay. You build houses.
I do.
probably put a lot of outlets in the houses.
I did.
You probably know exactly where outlet should go in case one would be tired.
Mm-hmm.
And you're 6, how tall?
2.
How about your reach?
I ain't Pippen, but you know.
Pippen Jr.-ish. Pippen Jr. on the Lakers. You got to rep for him. You got to rep for him. He's on the Lakers. So how did you not charge your...
I was up watching TV. Slipped my mind. It wasn't something that I prioritized. I was watching the games.
Ice can.
I'm lost.
I know.
Y'all always charge our phones every night?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Hey, buddy.
Mr. Joe, you have a Miss Star here. Can I send her up?
Send, please.
Very good. Thank you. Bye-bye.
She's with the moon?
She's a star.
2 R's or 1?
I like a door, man.
Ain't nothing
Yeah,
I like a little...
Won't be no surprises.
Mr. Joe.
Ain't nothing like
That's
it.
right, goddamn. I am Mr. Joe.
Won't be no surprises. Nigga.
You fucking right. Nah, that's my man, too.
Ain't nothing like it.
He's so like, he offered me some type of food every time he see me coming or going. Hey, do you want some pepperoni bread? Like some ill Italian homemade. I got some curry Zeppolis. He's always got some wild shit. All right, what was we on? Oh, your phone down. You just...
That ain't a priority for me. I'm home.
And then you're not.
No.
And you got to ask ICE for a charger.
Yeah, typically.
What are some other scenarios where one wouldn't charge their phone?
They don't have a charger.
Why wouldn't someone have a charger?
Most people have iPhones. I have an iPhone too. I just don't keep up with it. But most people got iPhones. So
Do you have a change of clothes in your car?
No.
Have you ever?
Of course.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, yo. Yeah.
You rest your case?
I think by now,
Can I ask?
his lawyer been motioning like this. Yo.
Did you have a change of clothes in your car yesterday?
No.
Oh, okay.
Did you have a car yesterday?
I did.
Okay.
No charger in the car.
Where would your gas tank be right now? Look, stumped him.
Fuck me up.
Stumped him, look.
Hey, yo, come on.
What? So you don't know?
He's got
Yeah.
electric.
But you have been using gas.
I have.
But going where if you're home?
Everywhere I got.
You
Wherever
just
you
said
go.
I'd be home. I don't care about the
I
charging.
said yesterday. I was home. I didn't.
You couldn't
I
be
didn't even
no-
leave the house
You couldn't
yesterday.
be no black girl. You don't do
I
good.
didn't even leave the house yesterday. What are you talking about? I didn't leave the house at all yesterday.
So you had ample amount of time
to charge my phone. I did. It just wasn't a priority.
Ladies and gentlemen, I rest my case.
Now watch this though. I want you to listen. When I do this to you, we not jumping to another topic. We not doing
staying
none of
right
that.
here?
Yes, indeed. I don't give a fuck if you the boss. I'm gonna tear your ass up in court. All right, I'm with it though. Let's go. Keep asking. Shoot.
My phone is always charged.
I know. I know.
Are both of them always charged?
Yeah, right. See, that doesn't sound right. You can't even. They're both of them.
You had 2 phones.
And I quickly got rid of the other one. The funny shit, I still got 2 of these old phones in my bottom drawer now.
I know.
Down there, I ain't bringing back.
Just sometimes you go to sleep, you won't be answering.
No, that's my phone.
When you sleep,
Yeah.
I know you do.
Come on, give it to me. Hey,
I know you do.
come on.
I know you don't, though. That's you not. That's not you, no. That's cool. Yeah, you know, I'm going to take it down, bro. I'm a little tired. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know, I was knocked out. It's cool.
Oh, my girl knows about my past. Huh? I've done things in regrettable moments, some of which you speak of, like faking good night, then getting up, getting dressed to go fuck bitches.
You Captain America.
No
It's
comprendo.
not the past. It's cool, though.
I understood that one.
I didn't get that one.
I understood that one.
Captain
I understood
America,
that one.
he's from the
fam, I'm with
past.
you.
Back in
He's living in the
18.
present.
We
Yeah,
good,
he's good.
we
He's
good,
got-
we good.
Hold up, buddy.
Joe is American.
Yeah. Nice shield. Nice little shield. It's cool, Playboy. Yeah, we good.
All right. Ish has a funny story, but I have a question for you gentlemen before we get to that.
Okay. Shoot.
Give Ish some time to gather his thoughts.
Naturally.
Anybody ever seen Coily Ray and Sway Lee in the same place?
The 8 Dogs.
I'm asking you a question.
No.
That's it. Moving right along.
Those are two entertainers.
I know who they are.
Oh, okay.
Corley Sway.
In a popular genre called hip hop.
Ray Shrummer let the summer go by.
Another summer go by. And after saying, yo, we back. And, I'm so pissed off with
And they ain't shot nobody, so they better put some music out. You only get a pass if you killing niggas. Y'all gotta drop songs.
Lil Rico, little something like
Lil Rico. I'm surprised nobody did that. What? Lil Rico. I wouldn't put it past one of these dumb niggas.
It's coming.
to make up a song called
No,
Lil
Make up an artist.
That's their name.
Make up an artist.
I'm Lil
called
Rico.
That's gonna be the next computer generated artist.
Lil Rico.
Bet money.
Yo, not enough attention was paid to that, by the way.
No, they swept
Nah,
that.
they
quick.
didn't.
Listen
Quick.
to me.
They didn't.
But
do
listen,
a
quick.
job.
No,
They
but
did an
hear me
amazing
out.
job.
Hear me out. Hear me out. We learned of a computer-generated artist. And not even 3 days later, the voice of the artist came out to say, oh, they robbed me. Yo. And then it just went away because they put out the little thing that said, all right, he's dead. We killed him. Yeah, but not so fast.
Because y'all's going to do some fuck
Y'all-
shit.
Man,
Y'all
that nigga
had
probably got
Homeboy
40 that nigga probably got
on-
40 tracks.
Y'all had Homeboy on the ropes.
Fuck 40 tracks. They probably got 40 more of them artists.
True.
And robbed 40 more niggas.
That's true.
See, and that's why I can't watch the news. I can't watch the news because my brain is corrupted, and I think everybody's underpaid. That's a big problem with Joe. I think everybody's underpaid.
Me too.
Me three.
You about to act like Alex and Erickson.
Damn, it's them too?
You ain't signed, so I ain't really got to think about you yet.
But not good.
And you better call your lawyer. Some of that shit y'all talking about, it's craziness. Y'all niggas is fucking psycho. Anyway.
You don't want to have this conversation.
I bet. Who don't?
Definitely
Who
do not
don't?
want. You don't.
Who don't?
You, nigga.
Do I have money on me?
I got a little bit.
You gonna get the single bag? I know.
And I owe you $400. So what's up?
Oh, get my money back then. What the fuck you
I owe
talking
you
about?
$400.
Yeah.
It's what conversation, Joe, or whatever. You niggas is crazy. Come on, let's talk. Let's have an educator. We love each other though.
Indeed.
Come on, because all them little off-brand YouTube pages gonna come up with some shit. They're gonna think
Oh, of
you
course.
leaving it. Come on, but let's do it respectfully.
Go. I'm gonna let you start.
You letting me start?
Absolutely.
Why
Alex.
y'all started?
Hey, Alex.
Y'all
Cut the oven on, the burner, the furnace up, all that, nigga. It ain't enough dough and pathmark. Come on.
Ish, you are muffinless.
I'm definitely not.
We cannot be talking about the same thing. In my story, ain't a muffin in sight for you.
I'm giving you the floor. I'm gonna be totally quiet. They won't accuse me of cutting nobody off right now.
I don't know how much I can divulge.
You can divulge it all. I'm giving you 1,000% permission.
Actually, you know what, yo?
Oh, shit. These niggas turning it up.
I was about to take my.
If I knew how to crack
I was about to take my hoodie off.
I knew how to
Let's
do
go.
that shit he do.
Yo,
You lucky I ain't got fucking Tina here to crack my neck for me.
man.
I ain't even got to divulge shit about you. Because I'm consistent around the board. I just give it up. I give everything up as much as I could give up. That is who my history is, even if they don't know it. I say yes, 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 until when you start fucking me in the ass, it hurts. And then I say, hey, this hurts. You can't fuck me like this.
I think it's a
But everything outside of that, I say yes. So all of these niggas that run around with all of these horrible Joe contract lawyer stories, it's what's the word? A fallacy?
That's a word, yeah.
It's a valid.
Am I using it right? It's a fallacy, goddammit. Now, that's my opening statement.
It's my go.
Opening statement time only. You can't get into the case, just opening statement.
Mr. Budden will have you guys believe that he says yes, 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 yes.
Fact.
You are not Destiny Child, nigga. What I'm telling you
They
is...
said no.
I know.
Can't interrupt his opening statement.
Oh, that's true, that's true, that's true.
Fam.
I got this nigga.
The contract... No, it's not. I'm getting my thoughts together. The contract is laid out by Joe.
That's... Okay.
In response to the contract, My lawyer, as she or he is supposed to do, does things to protect our interests. Yes?
Sure, naturally.
We sat up here with
Alex, get that muffin tray.
Still interrupting this.
I'm talking to Alex. Hey, yo, it's a tray with
You're pestering the court.
Hey, yo.
Hold you in contempt, sir.
We sat up here with
Alex, that tray that holds like 100 muffins?
Yeah, you need
Get that one.
Yo.
This nigga's crazy.
Listen, we sat up here with a Kanye piece of paper that was a rough draft, and Joe says, yo, I would never sign to none of that shit.
Fact.
So you would have your good buddy, last name comes out on this one, sign to that. Because some of that shit was in there.
Did you get the 100 tray muffin or nah? And is my computer dead? Because I need sound effects for this nigga.
Yeah, you do. You need gunshots.
Antoine,
sure.
You cannot be saying that the Joe Budden contract looks like that.
It did not look like that. I said
so be
that's
clear.
not what I said.
Don't mislead.
I said some of
that.
Don't
mislead the witness and the jury and the judge.
I said some of that was in the JBP contract.
He was trying to get the
False.
sunglasses.
But what Joe is saying is that is not true. You know what's in the JBP, and you know what? You
can't win this conversation.
100 tray muffin. 100 muffin tray coming out.
Win it, yo.
This is my issue, yo. And not just with Ish, but just niggas, period. Like, I've had a lot of these contract fights with niggas, not like companies. So standard, not standard, what they want, what they don't want, what they ask for, what you should do, what you shouldn't do. I've had all of those beefs. I take it, filter it, and chop it down and ask for shit that's just common sense. Like, if you sit here and put your sweat equity into doing a podcast, then no, you cannot go do another podcast while we're doing this podcast and discuss any of the same things that you talk about on this podcast. I think that's like 1 + 1 is 2. I don't think that's asking for much from people. Hello? Don't get quiet now. Don't start staying around now. Hey, bring that tray out.
Who you talking to?
Bring that anybody.
Oh, I'm letting you finish.
I'm talking to anybody because I done had contracts with everybody.
I'm letting you finish. So
I don't think that is crazy at all.
It is not crazy.
I think that's well within bounds.
That is well within bounds.
Also, in the event that anybody, because I'm fortunate enough to be working with friends, wanted to go do some shit, all you got to do is say, yo, this is what I want to do. I've never said no to anybody.
That makes sense.
About anything.
That makes sense.
Twitch show, can I do this pod? I want to pop up over here. It don't behoove me to say no. All of that's normal shit. All that's normal stuff.
So where's the contention?
This is where I'm saying Ish is crazy. And this is one I've never heard before. I almost wanted to call his attorney myself and say, are you fucking out of your mind? Ish is saying, not Ish. Somebody for Ish is saying, hey, you want me to keep going?
Absolutely. Boy, you are walking in quicksand.
I don't see it. I don't see it that way at all. I don't see it that way at all.
None of you, you especially, none of you niggas stole him a branch neither. This nigga gonna sink.
I don't see it this way.
Okay, Titanic.
Ish's lawyer is the first lawyer I have ever encountered to say, hey, we need an I quit clause.
That's not true. Tell the story the right way.
I'm telling it from my understanding.
Okay.
If you have other,
that matters.
If you have other information, then please divulge it to me.
I will.
But from my understanding, Ish's lawyer is spending weeks trying to come up with an I quit clause, which enables him to be able to just quit whenever he feels like it. No. No. What about that makes sense? Somebody has to explain it to me.
Just let me know when it's my go.
Please.
We are all going to agree.
I'm going to pour into you.
We are all going to agree I ain't cut him off.
You didn't.
You didn't.
Please give me the same exact courtesy.
Floor is yours.
Joe is saying that my lawyer hasn't.
I said to my understanding.
To his understanding, which is imperative.
And don't make me call my lawyer on the phone, too. Don't make me mad. Don't make me mad.
I wanted to call him myself.
Because your lawyer, I don't know if she went to college.
My lawyer.
Come on, come on. Go ahead.
Joe's what you call the clause?
I quit clause.
That's not true.
Okay.
So what happens is, in my contract, it states that the JBP can fire me at will.
Mm-hmm.
However, I cannot quit at will. I am bound to the term of the contract. Right? That is what it states. So my lawyer is saying that there has to be some equitable stake and what's the word? It's a C word. Contingency. No, not contingency. Where equal shit is being done.
I don't know the word, but it's
all
fine.
right, cool.
I see
So
what you're
my
saying.
lawyer is basically saying this. Yo, if
That's not fair.
If you are able to fire him at will, he should also be able to quit at will. Or we have to find some reciprocity saying, yo, dog, 3 months, 3 months, 6 months, 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, whatever the term is, the term has to be equal for both parties because both parties have committed something and both have an equitable stake. So when I speak
so we are talking about the same thing.
When I speak to Ian, Ian says, yo, dog, nobody does this in this business.
Ian's not here to speak for himself.
True. The stance on their side is, yo, nobody does this in this business. And I said,
wait, don't explain the stance. You give your lawyer stance and let them respond.
I did. So the stance, no, I'm not done yet.
Oh.
The stance is this, fam, nobody does this in this business. Joe's the renegade that sets the new contract path for everybody else. We're not going by what everybody's been taking and the deal that everybody has been taking since the life of the entertainment industry because we can all agree that that's fuck shit. So now,
that's why Joe says
my
yes to
go,
everything.
Aki. Yo, Antoine Marby has now modified his life to come to the Joe Budden podcast and work. I was running a budding construction company. I've now modified I still do, but I still take 2 days a week completely away from my business.
I love this.
So now I can't take the same amount of jobs, of course.
Now.
We can't take the same caliber of jobs. I can't go get a $300,000-$400,000 construction job because I'm not there enough to facilitate that job to make it fair to the homeowner.
Okay.
That all makes sense?
Yeah.
So now Antoine, that makes sense.
Continue.
Antoine is now committed to the JBP. The JBP is committed to Antoine. Joe is risking millions of dollars. Antoine is risking thousands of dollars. But your millions and my thousands, they might have the same equitable stake in our lives. You might risk losing millions of dollars if Antoine just came in here one day and said, yo, I quit. Antoine is risking losing thousands of dollars if I walked in here one day and Joe said, you're fired. My thousands of dollars pay my mortgage. The same way your millions pay your mortgage. It's the same thing. It's not one person weighing heavier than the other. Your life is not more important than my life, and my life is not more important than your life. So some reciprocity has to be seen on both ends. Does that sound crazy to you guys?
I'm not saying a word.
It don't sound crazy.
Does that sound crazy to you? Young boys in the back, Alex. Fuck everybody else. Does that sound crazy to you?
I heard your brother sound good.
Mr. Newton.
Yeah.
That sounds crazy to you? There you go. So that's our holdup. Our holdup is, no, nigga, you can't fire me whenever you want because now I'm asked out because I've modified my business to come here. So now I would have to rebuild my whole entire business, get my client base back, and I've laid off employees because I don't have sufficient work to feed them because I'm not taking the same amount of jobs.
Is it Joe's go?
Not yet. I'm not taking the same amount of jobs or the same level of job.
Hey, yo, I want chocolate chips in my shit, too.
Hey, Corey can attest to this.
I want chocolate chips in my muffin, Joe.
Corey can attest to this. I did 2 buildings down the street.
Yeah.
On this very block. It took me 2 years to finish that job. I could not take that job today working here. If somebody came to me and said, yo, I got a high 6-figure job for you to take, I can't take that job. I would have to pass it up for here. So now I need some sort of stability factor implemented into my contract.
Sure.
That makes sense.
It does.
I want y'all to get all your thoughts out of what you just said. React.
I get.
Go on to it.
If the other side of the contract says,
Hear him well.
if the other side of the contract says, I can clip you whenever I want, and that's just that, then yeah, I would need that same thing on the other side. I kind of agree with that.
That's only based on. That's based on what you're saying. The uniqueness that he changes things.
Get a mic, Corey.
He changes things.
Who's he?
Joe, he doesn't abide by standard
and they can quit whenever they want with no recourse.
Yeah,
in corporate America,
what
when you go get a job, nigga, if I work for Goldman Sachs, I could come in there and say, yo, here's my 2 weeks notice. And Goldman Sachs can tell me, yo, here's your 2 weeks notice. You're gone.
And the 2 week notice is just a courtity.
That's a courtesy.
That's
a professional
courtesy.
courtesy.
That's just a courtesy.
I could literally go to Goldman Sachs and say, yo, I'm quitting right now. I'm just cleaning out my locker and I'm gone. And I don't owe them shit. Who? No, you can't.
Yes, you can.
No, you can't.
Yes, you can.
Where?
Here.
You
not if it's in that contract. You can't.
Stop it. And that's where his argument, part of where his argument falls flat. Ish hasn't signed anything. You either can agree to terms or not agree to terms. And if he agreed to terms and wanted to quit, he can quit. He has that right that the company does not have. Once this contract is signed, the company has to respect and oblige to the contract by law.
So does he.
So do I.
False. False. There is no recourse if in the middle of that contract, Ish quits.
That's not true, Joe.
That is true.
How?
What is the recourse?
Joe Budden can sue Antoine.
Stop it.
I'm not done. You asked me a question.
That's recourse.
That's recourse. Joe can go sue Antoine and say, yo, as a result of him
You're saying it's recourse, but you naming a bill for me.
I would love to speak.
I'm responding. You're naming a bill. You naming expenses and liabilities.
True. You have the right. That don't mean nothing. Whether it behooves you or not, you have the ability and the right to say, yo, he broke his contract. I suffered punitive damages as a result of him doing so, and I want to seek these damages. Yes, you can.
That option's there.
You have an option to do that.
And you're protected by the contract.
Ish. Stop it, yo.
You don't have the...
Stop
Tell
it,
me
yo.
what I'm saying is wrong.
Number one...
I'm asking you to tell me if one thing I said was wrong.
Well, who's doing that?
Nobody. Hopefully nobody.
What companies are doing that or have done that?
Mad companies.
Tell me them.
I don't know them.
I know a lot of companies that have reached settlements in this department, but nobody wants to put time, money, resources aside.
See, my only question to that?
To go to war with somebody who just decided to quit. Stop. Let's be situational, because your example started being situational with he structures contracts uniquely.
Who's he?
Me. If we're being situational, we're friends. Am I taking Ish to court for his house money if he don't want a pod anymore? Let's be realistic here.
Okay.
Answer my question.
Probably not. But let me ask a question.
We just seen this. Stop. We just seen this with two niggas that I should have took to court. We just seen this with two niggas that I should have and had every right to go to court. Like, let's be realistic in this. You say.
My point is, if that's the case, then leave it out the contract then.
Leave what out the contract?
That one part, the one.
Then you leave the stipulation out the contract.
If it don't matter like that, then you leave it out.
If it don't matter, leave it out.
No, because it matters. It's for you to adhere to. It does matter. It don't matter in is Joe going to sue Ish or not, but it does matter. The person that's paying me,
Joe,
him, if it's a number that he agrees to,
right?
That person is to be protected, so their money is not just fucked.
But he's paying something too. That's
Stop
what he's
it.
saying.
That's true. No,
and that's what
your
the
point is
people
right.
from the other position get in rooms with attorneys and figure out ways to argue. I'm not trying to invalidate his argument, but it's two different things that you're arguing. Also, why Ish's point falls flat on what his attorney is saying is because that was twofold. Before we got to, hey, he need the ability to quit whenever he want, it was, hey, get rid of that shit that says he can't go start another podcast and have the ability to quit. Those were the two final points. Wait, let me talk. You interrupting again. Those were the two final points in that contract combined.
Could we address
now? You still interrupting.
I want to address.
But you still interrupting.
You pivoting.
I'm not pivoting.
You are.
I'm preparing my argument the way I prepare it. What you think? I have something else in the tuck? Can I finish?
We still on point.
Now you play Joe.
Me?
You played never you.
Why not me?
Because I'm talking to Ice and we're doing the lawyer thing. I'm talking to Ice and Parks and Corey and young boys in the back. Y'all play Joe.
Okay.
It's y'all company, and you just went through whatever you just went through with whatever you just went through. And now your two final red lines with your new host is, I need the ability to go do a podcast about whatever I want, no matter when I leave this podcast, and I need the ability to leave this podcast whenever I want.
That's not what happened, though.
You are interrupting me. Ice, Parks, and young boys in the back, please tell me how you respond.
With that information right there, I say fuck out of here.
Absolutely.
1000%.
As would I.
Fuck out of here.
That's not what's taking place, though. That is your description of what is taking place. And again, you pivoted.
It's the description of the guy that has said yes to everything.
That's not true, though. I didn't ask for nothing.
That's not true.
Yo, dog. He's wrong, first
That's
of all.
not
I want to stay
That's not
on,
true.
Listen to what the points I want to stay on.
The money you make now is the money you was going to make if you signed this contract? So you asked for something.
No, y'all offered something.
And it stated that offer? Or did you ask for something?
Did you counter offer the offer?
Of course he did.
Yeah, I did.
All right, so yeah.
So you asked for something.
Keep going.
Keep going. What? That was my final point.
No, you said I'm the guy that said yes to everything. You making it seem as if
I said yes to that too.
No,
yes.
So look,
there were two final points that we said no to, which is you cannot go start a podcast about whatever you want whenever you leave this podcast.
And I would never.
And no, you can't just up and quit and go do that. You cannot do those two things.
He's combining the two.
Those two things make sense.
They do.
That is well within the right of the fucking company.
One of them makes sense.
The podcast one, we don't have to debate.
That we don't have to debate the podcast one, and that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to sway the argument by bringing in some other information. Stay on point one, which is if you want the ability to fire me at will, I need the ability to quit at will because we both have the same vested stake and interest in both being employed.
But I responded to that by saying you have the ability to quit at will.
So tell your lawyer to put it in the contract and we won't even be having this conversation.
Hell no. Are you fucking shitting me?
What are you saying?
What are you... I might as well fire the lawyer.
Hey, dog,
you might as well not have a lawyer.
Dog, please tell me that y'all...
You might as well not have a lawyer. I don't understand what y'all are saying. So don't come on the podcast and say you have the ability if you're not willing to put it in writing in a contract. But you
what are you talking about?
But even if that's in the contract, that don't change your ability to do it. Why are you saying that?
Yes, it does.
How?
I guess that's where I'm lost at.
It don't what?
You saying that you won't enforce the contract.
Y'all got to stop this.
Corey, I hate when you do this.
Y'all got to stop this.
I hate when you do this.
You're saying you can quit and you just won't enforce that part of the contract.
Fuck is you talking about? You have the ability and the right to do whatever you want legally. We talk about it every day on this podcast. A nigga could sue somebody for whatever they want. Now, whether Joe pulls the trigger and sues is a whole different conversation. My point is this. Joe is saying, yo, you have the ability to do X. Nigga, put it in the contract that you got the ability to do X. If you are saying that's what you're standing on, put it in the contract. It shouldn't be hard. My thing is, it's even cool. Look, my thing is, it's even cool. I don't have no plans on quitting, right? Hopefully, he don't have no plans on firing me.
I do not.
We on the same. Look,
I don't.
Take that Redditor.
Take that YouTuber.
Untitle your little fucking videos.
We on the same plane. We on the same plane.
Yeah.
If I came in tomorrow and decided to quit, right? Joe's my friend.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So I would not say, yo, my nigga, I'm out Friday. We have to have a conversation. Yo, life changes. I'm moving to fucking whatever. Yo, I'm going to give you 6 months. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
I think that would be cool. Now, why is that not available to me on the other side of that coin?
See, I don't see how it's not.
To me, it sounds like
that's the part that needs to be explained.
To me, there should be an easy middle ground in here. The language could be switched slightly to make everybody happy. I don't see why this has to be a
because there is no attorney on earth that is going to agree to what Ish is saying.
Joe, the attorney.
There's no attorney in the world.
That's your client.
Stop. There's no attorney in the world that's going to say yes to the number.
Yeah, but don't the
yes to the number.
What number?
Stop. Whatever number the counter was.
What? I don't understand.
Whatever
what you mean?
Number,
as far as
whatever
time?
number.
No,
the attorney work for you,
no,
right?
we're talking about finances.
Yes or no?
No, I'm not talking about finances.
I am.
Hold on.
No, stay on my point that I just made.
I am. Wait, the attorney works for you. Yes or no?
Yes. And if Joe
so
says,
now,
hold
on. The point that Ish is saying, evenly, do you agree to that? You, fuck the attorney. You, Joe Budden.
Agree to what?
Him saying, if you want the ability to fire me whenever you want, I want the ability to quit whenever I want. Do you agree to that?
No.
This ain't got nothing to do with an attorney then.
I didn't say nothing.
You just said no attorney on earth is going to allow that.
Joe a question.
You just said no attorney on earth is going to allow that.
Yeah,
I'm telling you that the attorney works for you.
Is to trust the guy that you hire in his area
If
of
you had
expertise.
no problem with that and you tell
I
the
have
attorney...
every problem with that. What are you talking about, Ice?
You said you did.
My entire business just almost went to shit because two niggas tried to form a fucking... What do you call it?
A coup.
A coup.
A coup.
And a coup. What are you talking about?
True.
If you're saying that you...
That person is never happy. What are you talking? I don't understand what you're saying.
He
asked y'all when he finished to put yourselves in my shoes.
I told you.
You do
with
that?
The way you said that, I agree. But then when he
Do you
says
do
the
that?
other side...
I think there's a middle ground.
Wasn't my question.
I know.
I'm sure. I'm certain that there's a middle ground,
Hey,
and we're gonna find it.
To answer your question,
and we're gonna find
to get through what you went through. No, I don't do that.
Oh,
I'm jaded. I'm jaded.
Nobody.
I'm
does
100%
that.
jaded.
Nobody. Hey, the lawyers, the
But I
business
also-
accountants, everybody that works in your corner that almost seen that multi-million-dollar business go down the drain from an coup
protect it
from
from
two
happening
niggas that
ever
didn't do
again.
shit. No, they're protecting you at that point. This don't have nothing to do with Ish.
Ish.
How are they protecting you?
They're protecting you.
Come on, Ish.
Stop. I want him to answer. How are they protecting you? If you are saying that I
Ish,
have...
they're protecting me because you can't agree to any money that the other side says and be left vulnerable with no protection because it's their job.
They're protecting
Stop,
him.
Stop, Ice. What is the protection, Joe?
Am I not making myself clear?
I would like for you to answer my question.
The protection is if you just quit with no notice, no conversation, no anything, and then my workload becomes more in trying to fill the seat.
What is the protection was my question.
Am I not answering the question?
No, you're not.
You're not answering the question.
What is the protection?
That's what he's saying. He's asking you, in the event that
Oh,
he
no,
does
no,
the things
no,
that
no,
you
no.
live, in
Oh,
the
all right,
event that
I
you
don't
do,
come to that.
But look,
Okay, I see what he's saying. I don't come to that. Protection for me means contract, and I guess it is that, but I don't look at it like that. Protection for me is the contract is worded in a way that doesn't incentivize the person to do that. That's protection.
But what
he can't have a contract. I'm not protected. It has nothing to do with whether I would sue or not, because I would never sue.
My question.
Stop. Let me finish.
You're not answering me, though.
Let me finish. It has nothing to do with whether I would sue or not, because I would never sue.
But you have the option.
All it has to do with is
That's what the contract does. It gives you the option, but it don't give him the option. If you flip it,
It protects you, and it does not protect me.
That's
How about this? How about this?
how if
how
you
about,
don't plan on quitting.
How about
How
this?
if you don't plan on firing me?
But I'm not firing you.
And I'm not
It's
quitting.
I don't plan
and
on
I'm
firing
not
you.
quitting. It's
I'm
the
not.
same.
I'm
How do
not
y'all
firing
see
you.
it's the same?
Because one person is paying the other person. That's
And
why it's not the same.
It is the same because you're paying me for a service that I provide. There's a mutually beneficial situation. You're not doing me a favor. You're not paying me for free. I come here and I work.
Ish.
Yo, why not have
but
like
if,
a,
wait, hold up. But Ish.
Dog, y'all niggas better.
But wait,
I
Ish.
tell y'all, I got
Hello,
y'all niggas
hello,
streets. Y'all
hello,
niggas gonna
hello,
I swear on
hello.
everything. I'm telling
Hello.
you niggas.
I'm
Can
trying
you
to come
stop manipulating the judge and
I'm
the
telling
jury?
you niggas, Joe.
Please.
Why don't you just put in a like a kill clause? Like in the event that he fires you, you have to pay him a certain amount of money for a certain
My
amount of
lawyer
time.
tried to do that, and they said no.
That seems like a middle ground to me, a fair middle ground.
Not to us.
Hulk Hogan said this.
Not on this side.
Hulk
It
Hogan
don't.
did like this. I'm listening.
Not on this side. It don't at all.
I would love to. I would love to ask.
ain't
I would
gonna
love
do
to
that.
ask the court
I
another
ain't
question.
gonna do that shit.
Can I ask the court
Ever
a question?
again.
Can I ask the court a question? What protects Antoine in the event that Joe wants to fire him?
nothing.
Protects from what?
Being jobless.
See? And this is why you can't have these talk with niggas. Stop it.
I would
Stop
love
it,
for all
Stop
of
it,
y'all
There's
to
no,
answer.
there's no protection.
What do you mean? Parks.
Is
There's no
Antoine
protection.
jobless? Are you? What the fuck are you idiots talking about? Is Antoine jobless? How come in his example he could have a job? See, that's what I mean about niggas. In his example, he could have a job, and
I
doing
could
this
have
job
15
hinders me
other
from doing my
jobs.
job over there. And in the other example, I'm jobless and on the street fucked up. Stop it, yo.
Nobody
Stop it,
added
yo.
all that. You
Are
added
you
all.
If you get fired, are you jobless, Ish? Stop it.
Yes.
All right.
I know. No, wait.
Then never mind. Let the lawyers do it. Never mind.
No, you doing. No.
If that's what you're saying to me, then never mind.
No, don't back out now. My question.
It's not back out. You're lying to my face.
I didn't even answer your question.
You did. You said yes.
No, and I was about to modify my statement. You ain't answered my question yet.
I want to answer all your questions.
No, you don't.
I do.
What protects me in the event that I get fired? Nobody
protects you from what? You're not jobless.
Dog, what?
I don't want to talk about your job because I don't know enough about you.
What protects me in the event I get fired from the JBP?
Protect you from ish. Yo,
my loss of income.
See, this is my beef, yo.
I'm answering you.
Let me
my
talk.
loss of income.
Let me talk.
You said protect me from what? My loss of income.
Let me talk, yo. See, and the problem is I don't have these conversations with my friends like we in the court of law. I have them with like they're really gonna go. I love you and you love me. I don't believe that you're gonna quit.
Okay.
And I don't believe that I'm firing you.
Cool.
Those are facts.
Cool.
Damn, what was the last thing you was just saying just now?
I said what protects me from my loss of income if I get fired from the JBP.
Oh, in real world, loss of income, there is no income.
I get paid to come here.
If you don't come here, you are not a homeless bum. What?
That ain't got nothing to do with
that has everything to do with
this.
this.
No, it does not.
No, because that changes protection.
No.
And now what he's saying, stop. And now what he's saying makes some sense. Because if he's going to leave here, if I can just fire...
So you said because you still got a job over there?
Stop. Yes. Because in this recession, if I fire him, everything he's saying makes sense. If when I fire him, he has to really deal with getting a job in this climate, in this recession. I don't know where that's coming from. I don't know how long that's going to take me. He's making all the sense in the world. I'm not an idiot.
I don't think he said any of that.
He said, what protects me?
What protects me from losing this job?
So
that's it.
So that only question is what protects you from lawsuit? So that's really what you're asking me.
No. I said what protects...
Because if it's not that, then I don't understand the question.
I said what...
Because his only ramification is if he quits and I feel like spending money, then I'm going to court and I'm suing him.
I don't even have that option if you
That is the only thing that happens in his verse. So when he say, what protects me, protects you from what?
What protects you?
Verbiage.
You said you need protection. What do you need protection from? Hold up, stop.
You cannot start a podcast about whatever you want and have a clause that says I can quit this pod whenever I want.
The court was in agreement over the podcast.
For Joe,
for the record,
this is my friend, and I don't even believe him to really want to be in entertainment.
He dipping.
I'm not dipping. I'm dead ass.
Stay on topic. My topic was, dog, if I leave tomorrow, you got co-hosts. The same way you just said, if I fire you tomorrow, you still got a company that you could lean on. You won't be a busted bum on the street. Those are your words. So I can equally say, yo, if I quit tomorrow, you still got co-hosts.
Not true.
Parks is a co-host. Ice is a co-host. You still got co-hosts. The same way you say I still got a construction company.
No, I have to fill that seat.
And I got to fill my pockets.
And you will.
And you will too.
And I will.
Okay.
So what the fuck is we talking about?
So take the protection clause that you said
to protect you. Stop it. I don't see it that way. I don't see it that way.
Hey, young boys in the back.
I know.
I want to see y'all faces on camera.
I know, because I always turn into company man when we start talking about company shit.
Not even that.
There's not a company in the universe or the company's advisors in the universe that's rolling with this fuck shit that he's saying.
That's not true, Joe.
Then name another one.
Severance is a pretty...
Name another one.
Severance is a pretty...
Name another one.
Severance is a pretty common...
Every single company that any of us has ever worked for, Joe.
What you gonna pay me if you quit? Come on, I'll call lawyers right now. Let's figure it out. Let's get to it.
Whatever you gonna pay me if you fire me.
I'm not paying you if I fire you.
And that's the point. What do you mean? That's the point that everybody here is looking at. How don't you see? You're being stubborn now.
I'm not.
You are.
I'm not.
You are being stubborn right now.
I'm not.
You're too smart to be having this conversation. That's the same thing.
That's the same thing I'm saying about you, and it's going to sound foul.
All of these niggas in here are agreeing with me.
I know they all work for me.
True.
What the fuck are they supposed to say?
And you know what you sound like? This is the thing. You sound like the label. You sound like the label.
Because the label be right. The label
all
be
the time. You just sat here and diss Adidas and Gap for the bullshit contract that they gave Kanye. I'm not saying my contract is that.
Stop.
I just said I'm not saying my contract is that. That's what I said. I just said that. What I'm saying is, one of the things you stand on is I'm rocking with against the regime. I'm against the blah blah blah. That's what you're saying.
Yes.
So you are now saying that your company, which you should protect, be clear, is more important than my life, which I should protect.
At no point did I say that. At no point is anything I'm saying that. Everything you saying to me about you too smart for this, blah, 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 that's exactly how I'm looking at you.
Joe,
because there's no other company.
There is an agreement with me.
That don't change my stance.
I know.
There's no other company in the universe.
Joe, if I worked for UPS tomorrow and I wanted to quit, I could quit with no recourse. If UPS wanted to fire me, they could fire me with no recourse. In a heartbeat. There's no penalty to me getting fired.
I don't know about what
and
UPS
that's the problem.
does.
You said name any company in the world.
I don't know.
I'm naming them to you.
Hey, I can tell you the company. I just
Does
left.
UPS pay what I pay?
Same shit.
It don't. Goldman Sachs pays more than what you
UPS
pay. I worked in fine.
Does UPS pay what I pay?
There are companies that
I'm asking you a direct question. Does UPS pay what I pay?
Yeah, I'm sure people at UPS make more than me here. Absolutely. Are you kidding me?
What's UPS entry? He'll pull up UPS entry level salary since he want to talk stupid. Since he want to talk fucking stupid to me.
You just added a thing.
You are eliminating opportunity to grow. So I want to put perspective here.
That's not true.
Your entry level rate. Does UPS fucking pay what Joe pays? Stop with these fucking semantic games.
Yo, dog,
the answer is no.
You're the one doing semantics.
The answer is no.
He changed it to entry level. My point is this.
Fam, nobody that's paying what you asking to be paid is being left in their ass with no protection.
Now it went to what you get paid. You asked me to name any company that you could go quit whenever you feel like it. I named one. And you know what you did? You took that company and put a salary on it and moved the fucking goalpost.
Antoine, because the more money you're paid, the more asks are asked. That's why I did that. That's a fact. See, I can't be fighting with y'all niggas about normal corporate America shit. I'm talking about entry rate, where you at. Name me those companies that pay that bill that allow their workers to just quit whenever they want, and then that's just the end of
this.
That.
This ain't now you gonna piss me off. Now you gonna piss me off. This ain't entry level, nigga.
Answer.
A regular nigga off the street can't come in here and have the fucking conversations that I have with the knowledge that I have. Go get an entry level nigga off the street and bring him in here and think he can talk like me.
This is entry level.
No, it's fucking not, nigga. No, it's not.
An
entry level nigga don't got the knowledge I got in my brain. That's like taking a nigga with a PhD straight out of college and giving him a fucking job.
Hey, can somebody else help me here?
Sure. You agree with him?
Do I have entry level off?
You agree with him?
Please.
This is entry level? This is not entry level.
Do you agree with him?
Not at all.
Young boys in the back, do you agree with him? Corey, that's your man. Do you agree with him?
At this point, I'm done
what
talking
I'm doing
to y'all.
Is entry level. No niggas,
you might be
entry level jobs. Any nigga off the street could come do it. Any nigga off the street can't come talk like me, Joe. You're not minimalizing me. Any nigga off the street can't come talk like me.
I'm done.
This isn't entry level.
This is not entry level.
Hey, look up entry level
work. This is not entry level.
At the lowest level in an employment hierarchy, he was hired as an entry-level research assistant. Okay, that's some more depth.
It's not entry level.
What's the lawyer that we had on
How is
here?
this not entry level?
What's the lawyer that we had on here?
He entered a situation that he's never done before in his.
Answer you.
I'm talking though.
Shoot.
He's entered a situation that he's never done before in his entire life and knows absolutely zero about, and is making a certain number.
That doesn't make it entry level, even by that definition. Entry level would be like the.
Give it to me.
It says the lowest level of an employment hierarchy. So you have people that work for Joe Budden Network
that make less
that
money
are lower than a co-host.
Yes. What are you talking about? Yes, you do.
So by that definition, there's no way this is entry level.
Y'all got it. What prior experience does Antoine have in this field? Y'all about to make me mad, and this is my man. Y'all about to make me mad. What prior experience does Antoine have in this field?
None.
What other place in the world can Antoine go and do exactly what he's doing and get the number that he's getting as somebody that has never done this before? So now do y'all want to continue to act like idiots?
I do. Know why?
But do you know? Stop. Pardon me.
You always pivot.
Answer Joe questions now.
You don't answer mine.
Where else in the universe
How the fuck you get the courtesy you won't give me?
can Antoine go as someone that has never done anything related to any of this and make what he makes? I'm asking Ice, Parks, and the young boys now, since y'all pissing me off. Y'all about to make me mad. Answer it.
I want you to get mad.
Answer it.
To answer that question, I can't think of nowhere else. But that's not the point, though.
Sit down, nigga. You ain't answering none of my shit. Yo, bum ass 1 point, you gonna run. Nigga, I made 7 or 8 points that you couldn't fucking answer. I made 7 or 8 points you couldn't answer. And all of these, you take, No, you take their information when it benefits you, and you ignore them when it benefits me. These niggas have agreed with me for the last 20 minutes. I know they've agreed with me for the last 20 minutes, and you ignore them when they agree with me.
So that's what I mean by entry level.
You ignore them when they agree with me.
Hey, y'all call
You're
it.
talking experience.
So y'all
That's not entry level. You're
Y'all
talking
call it a
experience.
different name.
Let me ask you a question.
There is no other place on the planet that's going to pay him what Joe has agreed to pay him for the task that he is doing.
My God.
That's a fact.
So, what's your
in
point?
the event,
What's your point?
I'm getting to it. In the event that he had any issue with it at any point, there is no contract signed, and that's the freedom of being a fucking licensed contractor or whatever. You get to say yes or no whenever you feel like it. He has not agreed to any of these terms.
Right. Keep going.
We arguing about shit in the event that he was to sign some shit.
Okay.
What y'all said, that's the holdup. That's what's keeping it from being
going.
signed. Is those terms.
Keep going.
Those you said it's 2 points that's keeping y'all from
It's 1
signing.
point. It's not 2. It's 1. Keep going, though.
You even said you agree with the podcast point.
Of course.
All right, so it's 1 point then.
And that's not what. And we can address that later. I thought we was gonna get some closure and some. What's the R word?
Reciprocity.
No. Some resolve
Resolution.
on this or resolution on this particular topic. We not.
Which is the quit versus fire clause.
Yes.
Okay.
So we not. But
Wait, we can get there.
I want to answer your question. I want to ask.
Because I will adhere to your.
I want to ask a question.
You lower your number, I'll give you your clause.
I was gonna say no.
You lower your number, I'll give you your clause.
And I can say, yo, you up the number, and then I'll give you yours.
It's up.
It's not up. It's up. Yo, again, listen to this. Yo, dogs, we can have a conversation.
Ish, Antoine, stop, be realistic.
Yo, you bugging.
Give me
Yo.
capitalist-ish. It's not up.
It is capitalism.
It's not up.
This is capitalism.
The number's not up. Look me in the fucking face and say that the number's not up.
Up from what? I'm asking you, up from what?
Yeah, wait, just wait.
He don't want to have no conversation with me. This is where I thrive. This is where I live. This nigga can't compete with me here. I ain't good in music business. I don't know nothing about entertainment. I don't know nothing about the music business.
You come in here every day and tell me what the Wendy's nigga make. You tell me what the fucking train operator make. You know what everybody make in America. Respond to my point.
Which was what?
Don't try to win an argument.
Which is what?
Respond to my point.
Tell me what it is. What's your point?
We ended at my number is up already. You saying up it. You said if I up it.
That's not what I said.
You said if I up it, you'll get rid of your clause.
That's not what
I said.
I
And then I said it's up.
He said, yo, lower your number from where we currently are in agreement. And I'll.
So y'all
and
agreed
I'll
on a
take,
number.
Yes,
so,
we agreed
all right,
on
so
a
y'all
number.
had a number you agree on. So you're saying lower.
Joe, you did.
You're
Yo,
saying
this guy's
lower
nuts,
your number
bro.
that we agreed
this
on,
guy said,
and you'll
yo,
eliminate the clause.
Take the
saying
clause
up
out.
it.
Lower your number. We'll take the clause out. I said up the number. I'll take the clause out. And my lawyer presented that. Up the rate. We'll take the clause out.
Up the number from what if nowhere else in the world would pay the number?
Joe, this
All
is
right, yo, forget it.
It's podcasting. It's a very, very small market. It's brand new. We don't have a gauge.
I be having this nigga on the ropes.
You
and
don't?
he don't answer my shit.
I'm answering you.
Up it from what?
I'm answering you.
You are Denny
I'm
A,
answering you.
I'm the Knicks.
No, you're not.
Yes, I
No,
am.
you're not.
Why do I have to set the market if I'm the market?
Listen,
Answer it.
I would love. I can.
I would tell you to close the door because you screaming. You don't want your neighbors start that bullshit out here.
No, we don't want. No,
we don't want that.
It worked.
Hey, that's a protection right
Yo,
there.
the black people.
Put
yo,
that in the
fuck these
contract.
niggas.
Stop yelling.
Yo,
Push to the rich neighborhood.
push pause, yo. I don't want to talk till he smoke his little cig. I got the nigga out there smoking cigs, panicking. Come on, nigga. Hurry up, nigga. Puff, nigga. Puff, nigga. This guy's a fucking cool.
Oh, what'd you say when the tables are turned? What you say when the table? What'd you just say off mic?
What else? A bunch of shit.
So you like tacos?
I do.
Smell nice, right?
They do.
Just smell all right.
Come on, JBN, yo. JB, you can get some tacos.
I will go to Margarita.
You get some tacos over here, dog.
Give me a raise. I go to Mexico myself and get my own taco.
Yo, oh my God,
Get
yo.
my own fucking taco.
Yo, that's the
nigga.
problem with podcasters. No matter what you pay them, they want a raise. They all want a raise.
That's not true. That's not even true, yo. I don't even. This the thing. Like, money don't even move me like that.
Yeah, me neither.
Money don't even move me like that. Dog,
I'm laughing at you.
Oh, I don't be pocket watching.
I know
and
you've
none of
had
that.
a couple
I
of
don't really.
those.
I don't
Crazy.
do that really. You know what I'm saying? Like what a nigga make is what they make.
Nah, you know what it is?
Joker
Honestly,
make $10 million a month.
Listen, we've talked.
If I'm happy with
we've
the
talked
salary
outside.
I get, that's the salary I'm getting that I'm comfortable with.
We've talked outside. This is what I come to.
True.
What I come to in our dispute or our discussion is, yeah, some of this shit I'm saying as entertainment industry fact. Like I be saying it to people that are unfamiliar with the entertainment industry. So I'm at no point am I saying that Ish is wrong in anything he's saying. But this is entertainment. And some of these things have to stand up when you talk about it. That's all. Yo. And then you're gonna say, you better get the machine. You create the contract yourself.
We sat here for 40 minutes and discussed the NFL. And this nigga said at some point, somebody got to break the norm of how the NFL is ran.
See, I have this is where I keep having the issue. I know you're joking, but this is where I have the issue. Because as we have this discussion, that they won't understand because we friends, but it's cool.
No, they don't get that.
But as we have this discussion,
y'all giving everybody YouTube content.
Y'all have said, eat, yo.
That dude, that dude, what's his name? Gonna piss me off.
No name. We don't know his name.
Nah, somebody need to steal off on him, yo.
See, I'm not mad at none of them.
Take that out though.
No, somebody need to steal him.
Why?
Because if it happens,
why y'all?
I don't even know what he looked like,
so
but he still needed.
You know what I see it like?
Platform,
when I went to Mykonos and they was like, and I was cracking on the redo of Shaka Khan, and they explained to me about the legacy. I see it the same way.
I don't.
Like these dudes are feeding their family. You just brought up the feeding your family argument from covering shit that we just come in here and talk about.
They not though. They creating false narratives about stuff that is going to take place.
They feeding their family.
But at the end of the day, they doing it for a reason.
Yeah,
reason
you got to understand the reason. They just feeding their family.
Yo,
they are doing it for that.
Niggas rob people for a reason.
To feed their family.
Yeah, niggas shoot niggas for a reason. To feed their family, it still don't make it morally right.
I know, but we talking about robbing and shooting. If we only talking about y'all talking about something that we talked about,
it's different levels.
Then go.
No, I'm just saying, like,
go ahead.
It's levels to that shit. Like, if
these niggas from other parts of the world, some of them, like, I can't speak to that level of education, but this is a blessing, yo. Leo Cohen told me at 21, yo, hip hop's the only place where everybody in the world could come and just get in. You ain't got to have an education. You could be robber, killer. Yeah. Hip hop is just all accepting. And I like that about hip hop.
Yeah.
I do. If there wasn't no hip hop, I don't know how I would have had to find a way. So I'm not mad at the little niggas with their content creation, even if they lying.
Yeah, I don't get mad at them no more.
You can't be mad at them.
I don't. I just be like,
man, I be wanting to boo bop that nigga. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You talking about that same one who? I know you
extra
talking about.
with it, dog. He's extra.
I wonder if he's talking about who I'm thinking about.
Yo, and he sits there and acts as if he got some inside information, like one of the young boys in the back or one of the accountants is telling him some shit, and people be believing, yo, see, I got a secret source, and the validity is this. Like, yo, nigga, you ain't fucking Woj. You ain't Fee. Like, shut your dumb ass up.
Yes, he is.
He might. Maybe he does. Maybe
What?
there's a mole.
No, not even that. I disagree there. Not even that. All I gotta do is let somebody think I'm that.
No. I'll take it. I'll take it further than that. The second that Joe Budden, Antoine, Ice, Parks, or anyone else in direct connection with this podcast substantiates anything from that page that's freestyling and doing what Ish is saying, then they win.
True.
Yeah. I used to do that all the time.
Look who you talking to.
Used to?
Look who you talking to.
I don't do it no more. Now when I talk about shit, I kind of know what I be saying. But before, I used to guess some shit. And if you respond like I'm right, whether I'm right or wrong, I'm right.
The fact that you up here responded to me,
that, down
look
here.
who you talking to. That's where it started. Like, why are these niggas responding to him? Same question I was asking. Why the fuck do y'all care what I say?
It matters, yo. Because
but I'm just saying that response,
and you could potentially look.
But how did I get that?
This is my thing with homeboy. You could potentially create issues. Whether you do or whether you don't, it's not really for you to say, yo, you know what I mean? Like,
I see what you're saying.
other people are still in control.
Yes.
Right? The other people are still in control. Nigga could create an issue about me and Parks, right?
They tried.
I'm sure they did.
Between Ish and Parks?
Oh yeah,
I missed that post.
No, they post my ass. Remember they was
Okay.
So look, me and Parks at the end of it all are still the two culprits that would either manifest or not manifest the issue.
Yeah.
Right? But you could potentially add some there to where Parks might feed into it. I might feed into it. Where we
Maybe we should start.
We never had no sauce before.
We should start feeding into it.
No, we should.
Yo, we should pick a day and just
No,
feed
we
into the
should.
bullshit.
No.
Yeah.
Have some fun.
That would actually be funny.
Ass people, yo.
That
would be fun.
That might really be fun.
That's
I'm
fun.
not even joking.
That would be funny.
That sounds fun.
You
That would be
niggas is
fun.
weird,
Just feed
yo.
right into the bullshit.
No, you shouldn't. You
Why
niggas-
not?
'cause
I
you-
can't believe it. I shouldn't get a vaccine.
Yo, $5 and $10 Patreon tier. We probably ain't gonna drop this for y'all. Blame Ish. I ain't know he was gonna turn it up like this. I gotta charge you niggas for this.
Yeah, y'all can't get this on the
this was
humble.
totally
that costs.
unplanned.
Yeah, that costs.
We did not know where we were
Yo,
going.
God,
And if you want to have some feedback, it's
You
going to be
gotta pay.
$25 and up.
Shit.
And that's that on that.
Hey,
That's on
Hey,
pro-choice.
No, this
That's all
keeping
what?
it.
That's on
Yo,
pro-choice.
keeping it a
Oh,
buck.
my gracious, yo.
This might be some part of the show shit.
Yeah, this might be 50. It might
Being
be
honest.
new tier, $75.
Cause you
you
get
know.
to be a part of some real.
Business conversations.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
part of the
yeah.
show. That might be part of the show, Joe.
Pay that shit before he signed the contract and the pay go up. Let me put that in my pocket. I don't have anything else. I don't have anything else. I'm done with all important or unimportant things. I want to thank you, brothers.
And
You
again,
guys are
everything is
awesome.
all good over at the JB.
Yeah, word.
No, it's too
Facts.
late. It's over now.
Yeah, no.
You think so,
It's-
for real?
Oh, yeah.
It's all falling apart, guys. Don't listen to them.
Oh no, you know what to really fuck it up?
I'm here
I'm
firsthand.
gonna keep it a buck. You know what to really fuck it up?
Yeah.
If we had to come in here and do an episode and Ish wasn't here.
I'm damn near about to tell him to take off.
Yo,
Honestly.
could you imagine?
Just stay home for a second.
New Joe Budden.